For our morning hot air balloon rides, we typically check in about 30 minutes prior to sunrise. The reason being is about at the time of sunrise, the ground does start to warm up and we can experience some changes in wind speeds and directions. So for that reason, we actually take off just after the sun has risen. So you'll probably see that beautiful sunrise as our crew is inflating the balloon for flight. For our afternoon hot air balloon rides that take place seasonally November through March, we check in about 2.5 hours prior to sunset. The reason being is we actually need to have you up in the air and landed before the sun has set. There are FAA regulations that do not allow us to fly after dark, so we always want to make sure to get you landed and enjoying your champagne and hors d'oeuvres on the ground, and then you'll enjoy that beautiful sunset at that time. In terms of what to wear for your hot air balloon ride, we always recommend comfortable, casual clothing, similar to what you would wear going on a walk for the day. The temperature in the air is about the same as it is on the ground, so you'll want to dress for the day's anticipated temperatures. On any given day, we typically recommend a light jacket, some closed-toed shoes because you will be in the desert before and after your flight, a hat, sunglasses, and definitely your phone or your camera for snapping some photos. During your time with us, unfortunately, there is no access to restrooms, so we do ask that you do use the restroom before your flight. You're with us a total of about 3 to 4 hours from start to finish, so you'll want to be prepared for that. Our staff is always happy to make a restroom stop for you, just in case the urge arises. There are 3 types of landings that can take place on your hot air balloon ride. Our ideal landing is where there's minimal winds at your landing site. When this happens, you will just kind of plop down and it'll be nice, easy, you almost won't even feel like you've touched the ground. If there is a little bit of wind at your landing site, it's normal to bump and drag a little bit and then come to a stop, which is our second type of landing. Our third type of landing is where there are a little bit higher wind conditions at your landing site. So in addition to kind of that bumping and dragging motion of the basket, at the very end of the landing, the basket will actually tip over on its side. This is completely normal and safe, but just something we always like to make our passengers aware of before their flight so that you feel most comfortable. Getting into the hot air balloon is not always graceful, but something that we all need to do in order to participate in the hot air balloon tour. There are footholes on the side of the basket to help with getting in and out of the basket, and our staff is always there to assist with helping as well. We do also have step stools that we use as well that will help with getting in and out of the basket. For this reason, there are some physical requirements that we do request all of our passengers to be aware of and comfortable with. We do ask that there are no recent surgeries or broken bones, as well as no pregnancies. We also do ask that you do feel comfortable jumping off the second or third step of a ladder. Not that you'll be asked to do that during the tour, but that's similar to what a windier landing can feel like, and also maybe getting in and out of the basket as well.